Hi. I got a remark on YouTube from a health worker, or more like disease manager joke, about what does cold training and breathing, Wim Hof method, what does that do to our inflammation? Now, first of all, again, I am not a doctor. I'm just a nerd who loves to research. So what I'm sharing here is my vision. It's not from the Wim Hof method. It's not as a doctor. And I'm just thinking out loud. Yeah, so this is what I know, what I think I know. Now, we have two parts. We have breathing and we have cold training. Let's start with the cold training. What I've learned in the Wim Hof Academy, becoming a teacher, becoming an instructor, that if you do 2 minutes ice bath, up to 6 days later, there are less inflammatory proteins in your blood. So basically, when you have inflammation, then inflammatory proteins are secreted, I think you say in English, and this shows in your bloodstream, right? So if you have less of these inflammatory proteins, it means you have less inflammations. So this could mean, maybe does mean, could mean, let's stay humble. This could mean, this might show evidence that cold training is reducing inflammation. Now, why is it so important? I think like many doctors agree now that a lot of ugly illnesses, including like cancer and some autoimmune illnesses, actually exist because of inflamed parts in our body. And this, according to other people, and this is just what I've researched, this is because of a certain acidity in certain parts of our body. So if we're able to alkalize our system, blood, muscle tissue, that could mean that the acidity goes down, pH level goes up, or back to neutral maybe, 7.4. And this could mean that inflammation is less. Yeah, so cold training, what I really understand, what I truly believe, like what I believe is not per se, proven with clinical tests, but I truly believe that cold training helps you reduce inflammation. I think this is kind of, mainstream medical knowledge. Okay, so that's cold training. Let's talk about the breathing. A breathing technique that is like faster breathing and then breath hold. What happens in the faster breathing, we activate our fight or flight or sympathetic nervous system. And in the breath hold, especially after breathing out, you activate that parasympathetic, that rest and digest. Now, I've met many people who use especially the faster breathing when they have a fever. Like my brother, great example, he was in some Africa, Sierra Leone. In Sierra Leone, he drank some water from the tap when he was brushing his teeth, and he felt like, oh my God, now I'm screwed. And he did 4 intense rounds of breathing, and after that he was okay. Normal people could become really ill for a few weeks, or people who don't know this basically. And I've I'm not very sick often, almost never, but sometimes I feel off, and I feel like fever is coming up, and I do intense breathing rounds, and it's like my girlfriend saw me do it, and she said it's like you skip 5 steps and you go from being ill or almost getting truly sick, having a fever or whatever, to being okay. And this is what I feel very strongly. And this is the testimonials of people that I've heard, is that, you can use the breathing technique, especially that faster breathing, that deeper breathing, to get over a fever. So this is testimonial evidence. This is not clinical trials, This is not true, proven fact, basically. Although it indicates that something might lead to that direction, basically. Now, if you look at in the faster breathing, we activate that fight or flight. what happens in the fight or flight? What I understand, inflammation is cut down. Very simply said, if I have to run or fight, run for or fight a tiger, like all the blood goes to my arms and my legs and the primal part of my brain, the reptilian brain, because I have to survive. And my gut is like not important at that moment. So basically, if you have a fever and you get to in a very dangerous situation, if you have some sort of inflammation, that might reduce the inflammation like immediately. Does this mean that living in fight or flight reduces inflammation? No, the opposite. Because if you're always in that hectic state of fight or flight and always stressed, it's like, the inflammation builds up without you noticing it. And then you go on a holiday and in the first week you become ill because you go parasympathetic. You calm down for the first time and the inflammation comes out. So what is wisdom? To alter these states. Fight or flight, healthy stress, much like running in the park, and rest, walk, hold your breath, parasympathetic, rest and digest. Going to CrossFit, pumping up your muscles, totally healthy, but your body's built actually in the resting period afterwards. So always running, high heartbeat, of course not healthy. Always, pumping your muscles, not healthy. This is the same with when we talk about, being in the sympathetic is not unhealthy as long as you alter it. But if you have an inflammation in that fight or flight, especially if afterwards you have a moment of parasympathetic, you can reduce your inflammation. This is what I believe, what I think, what I understand of this whole thing. So could the Wim Hof method, or in general cold training and breathing techniques, and especially breathing techniques that alter deeper breathing part, you could do Soma breath, Wim Hof method, whatever, and a breath hold, going to sympathetic and parasympathetic. Could that reduce inflammation? The answer is, for me, what I understand, absolute yes. That's my vid of today. I hope you liked it. If you like content like this, please subscribe to my channel, hit that notification button, and then you will be annoyed every time I send a new video, I bring a new video out. So if you like this free content, please do so. And of course, very much appreciated if you give it a thumbs up. See you in the next video. And please let me know if you know something that maybe I said wrong, I didn't understand right. Leave a comment. If I'm right, also, nice if you confirm it, especially if you're a medical doctor. And thanks for watching this. See you later.